Hey folks, Robert Roy here from WealthBuildersHQ.com, and I've got some news for you today. Regardless of where you trade, whether you trade from your phone, whether you use 6 screens like I do, regardless of how you trade, whether you trade with a short-term outlook or a long-term, and regardless of why you trade, for fun or for financial future, you're running a business. But are you treating it like a business? In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly why you need to be. Okay, so here's a few things that I have for you. If you're not trying to make consistent money, it's considered a hobby. What do we talk about when we talk about hobbies? What does a hobby do? It costs me money. When you have a hobby, whether you are flying remote control, you see what I'm doing with my hand like it's a string? That's how we used to do it, where you walked in a big circle to fly your airplanes. There were no remote controls. Whether you're flying remote control airplanes or drones, or whether you're playing baseball or bowling, whatever it is, it's costing you money. You need to treat your trading, the market, like a business, so the market pays for itself. Listen, if you play baseball, my brother's a ball player. He's really good. He plays in a lot of tournaments. They win a lot of money, right? His tournaments pay for all his play all year long. I'm cool with that. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't have hobbies. I do. I'm a fisherman. What's the definition of a boat? A hole in the water you pour money into, right? That's it. I could buy the fish for cheaper than catching the fish, right? But here's the thing. For me, anyway, my worst day of fishing is better than my best day at work, all right? But that's a hobby for me. It's not how I make money. If you want this to be a hobby, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. If you want to be consistent, you need to treat it like a business. Next, you need to follow a trading plan. I know. I hear it all the time. I don't want to follow a plan. I just want to do. McDonald's doesn't just do. That's why they're as successful as they are. Now, I have another video on what to consider in creating your trading plan, and I'll leave a link in the description down below for you. So, a couple of things. Think about a business plan. What are you doing for educating yourself, right? Because I'm not going to go into the entire plan here. We've got the other training video. That's why I did it, right? Why are you training yourself? What are you doing for your education? What are you doing for your financial plan? What are your costs going to be each and every day, week, month, year? Because you're going to have things that cost every X. Day would be, let's see, commission. Oh, but is that a cost? Yeah, it's a cost. If you can imagine what I spend on commissions, it's astronomical, right? In the grand scheme of things, when you look at the whole number, can I make enough up to cover that on the other end? See, there's where it all comes down to. There's quite a few things like that we go into in that video, but you definitely need to have a trading/business plan to be successful in the market. And of course, keeping track of your expenses, part of that plan, right? What did I actually spend this month? It cost me for my charting service. It cost me for my commissions. It cost me for an event or a service that I subscribe to. You may be in our power option plays. There's a cost associated with that, right? You've got to make sure you know what all your expenses are, because remember, they are also deductible from your profits if you're structured right, which will be another video. Right? You need to preserve capital. Do more of what works and less of what doesn't work. And that comes down to using a trading journal, documenting everything. When I started, it was one piece of paper for one trade. And it was a thick binder of all the trades that we did. And it was a thick binder of all the trades that I did. And I had one page, had all the details of that trade on there. No longer do we have to do that. Excel works awesome, right? You could use it on any spreadsheet, the free Google Docs. It doesn't make a difference, but track what you do, right? Keep a list of every trade and all the details behind that trade. So just to recap, right? Trading can be fun, but it's not a hobby. You're doing it to make more money and make it consistently. Now you're following a trading plan, which is your business plan. Why? So you've got a systematic approach to what you do every day. You don't wake up in the morning, look at your screen and go, now what? What am I supposed to do? Hey, here you go, post a child. That's how I did it for the first month. Now, it wasn't waking up in the morning, it was lunchtime, because that was the only opportunity I had to look at the market. And remember, I started in 1997. Some of you aren't even that old. You ain't even been around that long. So you don't know what computers were like or not like way back when. You have your expenses to manage. Know your costs. And you need to keep track of what trades work out and what trades don't. What strategy worked, what strategy doesn't. What system worked, what one doesn't. You won't know that if you don't document. Oh, but Rob, every month I'm up in my profits on my account. I have found over and over again when looking at someone's account that we break it down by trade type and find out that this particular trade setup was costing them money. And although they might have made 20, 30, 50% for that week, month, year, whatever it was, they would have done astronomically better had they just not done that one type of trade. So make sure you track everything. Question of the day is, what's one thing that you can do right now to improve your trading business? Share it in the comment section down below. And until next time, make it a profitable day. Stay focused on the quest to becoming a great trader. Keep crushing it, and remember, you're just one trade away. Folks, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the training. Now, if you did, be sure to give us a thumbs up and go ahead and hit the subscribe button right over here and hit the bell to keep up with all the latest trading content. And oh, did you know that we have a podcast? Supercharge your trading education with the Stock Market Millionaire, which you can find in the description down below. And while you're there, you can also find other amazing free trading resources that I put together just for you.